Sit on your mat. Comfortable seated position. It's a Monday evening. Get yourself ready for this practice. Press your palms onto your knees. Straight back. Smile your face. Life is good. You are doing well. Be happy. Eyes closed. With every inhalation, maybe take stock of what happened or what transpired in the past 24 hours leading up to your place on this mat. And then as you exhale, release everything. Be it negative, be it positive thoughts. You're now staying in the present. So no need to dwell too much on the past. Expand your belly when you inhale. Contract your belly back to your spine when you exhale. All the time keeping your back straight. We shall start the practice with a gentle warm up to your neck. With your eyes still closed, rotate your head in a clockwise direction. Make big circles clockwise with your head, using your neck to move your head. Take your time slowly. You might feel or you might even hear some of the kinks along the back in your cervical spine, your neck. Take your time, as long as it's not painful. Just continue to make big circles. Notice how the kinks or the noises or the bubbles popping in your neck slowly tend to dissipate with every circle. 2 more circles. And then when you're back to your center position, switch sides. Go into the other direction. It is preferable that you close the eyes so that you don't feel giddy. You want to, you can open your eyes. Just be careful because opening your eyes will be just shifting the gaze very quickly from one point to the other. And that might initiate giddiness. 3 more circles. And slowly your head back to center. Eyes still closed. You might feel a little bit giddy already with the eyes still closed. Let the fluids in the ears stabilize. And then gently open the eyes. Interlace fingers in front of you. Stretch the arms in front. And then lift the arms straight up. Take it higher to the ceiling. And then slowly turn your head up to look up to the ceiling. Nice good stretch to your initial part of your shoulders, the front of your shoulders, the back, surrounding the armpits. Every inhale, try to lift the chest and your heart off higher to the ceiling, lifting your neck and your chin. For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Look forward, release the arms down by your side. Let's first begin with a gentle side stretch to start the side bending poses. Side stretching to your right side. Right hand on the mat on the right side next to your hip, not along the knee. So the right palm and the right buttocks and the buttocks are making a one straight line. Left hand up, look in front. No need to type any comments unless it's urgent you want me to make some corrections. Otherwise, please stay on this mat, smile and then side bend towards the right side. You can go further, stretch the top hand more towards the right, and you can even lower the right elbow down like this. Stay. Now you look forward. If you can look up to the ceiling. And try to take the top hand closer towards your ears. You also get a stretch towards the shoulder as well. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Lift yourself up when you inhale. And then let's go to the other side. Release the right hand up, left palm next to your left hip. That's my cat moving back and forth. No idea what's wrong with her. And then turn towards the left. Side bend towards the left. You can see my side here is tighter, so you don't have to rest the elbow down on the mat. I'm just keeping my elbow just about an inch away before I can go more. With every exhale, extend more. From here, extend more. Good. For 4. and turn your head to look up to the ceiling. Right arm closer to the ear. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Lift yourself up. Keep your legs in this position. Stretch your arms forward like a folding forward position, but with your legs in your cross-legged position. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can either look between your hands or you can look down. Keep your arms about shoulder width distance, so your arms make a number 11. Buttocks down. For 5. Every inhale, extend your spine further front, but sitting bones still firmly grounded on the mat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your fingers backwards, lift yourself up. Let's do a deepening of the shoulder stretch. So we're going to take into your cow face arm. Right arm up, bend the elbow, rest the right palm on the back on your left shoulder blade. The shoulder blades are the triangle bones behind your back. Your left hand up, left fingers grab the right elbow. First, lift the right elbow up and then use your left hand to guide this elbow towards the left side like this. And then this right hand that is free, you can hold your left arm or tricep or even towards the armpit and you stay. You can look slightly downwards but not too much down that your neck becomes excessively rounded. Breathe for 4. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. And 1. Release. The other side. Left arm up, bend the left elbow, rest the left palm onto your right shoulder blade. Lift up the other hand, use your right fingers to hold the left elbow. Lift the left elbow up and back behind your head and take it more towards the right. And then your left hand can slowly grab the right armpit or the right tricep. Stay and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now you're going to interlace fingers behind your back. Straighten the elbows, interlace fingers, slowly lean backwards to rest your interlaced fingers on the mat. If you cannot take it that low, see whether you can take it about a few inches backwards more so you can touch on the mat. If still it's not comfortable, then maybe take a block and rest your interlaced fingers on the block, alright, like this. Do your best to get your elbows as straight as you can. And then lift the chest and your heart up to the ceiling, look up to the ceiling. 2 more breaths. Keep your interlaced fingers, turn your head back to look forward, and then you bow forward, interlaced fingers high up to the ceiling. You can, if you want to, pulsate. That means you move your interlaced fingers front and back to get a strap to your shoulders while you keep your chin down and sliding forward to the front. Stay for 5, or you can choose to keep still. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lift back up, release, shake it off. Now your shoulders are warmed up, the neck is warmed up, you can just rock your head. Alright, come into a tabletop position. Everyone's okay? Good. Tabletop, as the name suggests, you're like a table. So spread your hands about shoulder width distance, your palms underneath your shoulders, your fingers forward. Your knees underneath your hips at hip distance apart. Your toes either tuck under or you point the toes. A few rounds to move your spine. We also call this articulating your spine. A very nice fanciful word. Inhale to your cow. Articulate your spine, hollow your back, head goes up. Exhale, round the back like a cat pose. Inhale, head looks up, hollow your back, belly down. Exhale, hollow your belly, round the back, chin to chest, look between your knees or look at your navel. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then release back to tabletop. Stretch your hands 1 palm distance forward, or maybe a 1 arm's length forward, and then tuck your toes under, lift your knees up, try to get the heels down, stick your buttocks up, and shift your weight forward towards the back of your heels for downward facing dog. Now you can choose to keep still, or you can walk your dog. Stay in downward dog. If you are walking your dog, it is good to stay for 1 breath as you straighten 1 leg. Feel the stretch to the back of your ankles and your calf before you release to the other side. Continue in downward dog for 6 deep breaths. Good, everyone's working hard. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Good. Step your right foot forward, left knee down. Let's go into your low lunge pose. So front foot forward, right foot forward, press the left knee down. Lift the arms up. Keep your front knee facing forward along your big toe and second toe. And then bounce up and down like this, or front and back to get the stretch to your left side of your hips. For those with more space, your shoulders are open up now. You can place your palms together like this. Or you can interlace fingers and release your index finger to tighten the grip. A few more bouncing. Good, and then you keep still. Sink the hips down, take a little back bend, lift the arms higher behind the ears, and then arch back. Or slightly look up to the ceiling. For 5. 4. 3. 2, 1. Release. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice one. Use all these poses to open up the space in your body while we start to build some strength in some of the poses later. Yoga is not just about the physical practice, it's also part of a mental practice. You pay attention to all the sensations in your body. You know when to back off if you start to feel a sharp pain. The other side, step your left foot forward, right knee down. And then lift the arms up. Bend your front leg, the left knee, so the knee is still pointing forward along the same direction as your big toe. And then bounce up and down with your hips to get the stretch to your right hip. You can keep your hands together or interlace fingers, release index finger now. Continue bouncing a few more times. And then you keep still. You lift the hands higher, take it behind the ears, take a little back bend, and look up to the ceiling. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Downward dog. You start to feel your heart beating faster perhaps. Maybe that's because you're working hard. Trying to get your body to a higher state of awareness. Stretching and strengthening. Okay. Come back to your tabletop. Tabletop position. Hips are initially open, your hip flexor. We get some strength now. So now let me show you. You're gonna take your right leg up. Let me gonna face the front like this. Take your right leg up and then swing it across to the right side like this. Okay? And then you're gonna not lift up your left hand. Normally I ask you to lift the left hand. This time you're gonna lift up your right hand. This will be a tricky one. Stay like this, okay? Go ahead. So back to your tabletop. So this is a strengthening pose and also a strengthening for your hip flexor that you have stretched just now. Right leg straighten behind. Keep it as high as your hip. Don't take it too high or take it too low. And then swing it across towards the right side. Do the best you can. You can look at the right foot. If the foot is sinking down, I'd rather you take it back and keep it up at the same height. Like this, okay. And then shift the weight onto your left palm. You can continue to look at your right foot and lift up your right hand towards this right foot. Stay, not easy. Just try your best. Find a point you can look at to maintain your balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo. Okay, the other side. Okay, I'm the teacher. I talk, you do, okay? Come back to your tabletop. It's very hard to talk calmly while you're in this pose. You must be able to breathe calmly and still be able to talk and still be able to execute the pose. Very tough. Okay, left leg up. Take it as high as the hip. Take it to your left side. Shift the weight towards your right palm. So it's your left hand, the same side. And then take your left hand up to the left side. Stay for 5. Find a point you can look at that is not moving. Maintain your balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release. Shake it off. In the same tabletop position, step your right foot forward, coming to the half split. Now this is where blocks or books, if you have books or something sturdy, will be helpful for those with tight hamstrings. Straighten your right leg so that your left hip is directly above your left knee like this. The left toes, you can point the toes or you can tuck under. Lengthen your spine forward towards this right foot. Stretch forward, either hands on your blocks or hands on your mat for those with the space. Extend the spine forward. Every time you inhale, extend the spine forward towards the front of your mat while you exhale to dissolve that discomfort in the stretch. For 4. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come back to your tabletop. Let's work on the other side. Coming to the half split. Left foot forward. Just now I said left foot, did I? It should be supposed to be right foot forward. So now this is your other foot. If you did the left leg, now you do the right leg. If you did the right leg just now, this is your left leg. So now this is my left leg. Right hip above your right knee. Lengthen the spine forward, either hands on your mat or hands on your blocks, okay? Lean forward, get the stretch. Every inhale, lengthen like this and fold. Lengthen and fold. Like you want to pull your upper body forward to go down to your front leg. Instead of rounding, try to minimize your rounding. Your spine will still round, but that will round only at the final moment when you come to as close to your thigh. Otherwise, you keep lengthening. For 4. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Take a brief downward dog just to recap, to regroup. Recalibrate your breath again to what it was when you first began. Is your breathing still consistent? Good. Come back to your tabletop. Let's work on your side bend now. On the gate pose. Gate pose, Parigasana. The blocks may be useful. And we'll go a bit deeper. For some of you, this is a Hatha 1 practice. You want to take it to 1.5 or 1.8 or 1.9 if you want to. I give you the options. Or you can take to 0.6 or 0.4 if you take it easier. So the gate pose, you come to one side. Here is my left knee and my left hip. One straight line with my left shoulder. Right foot to the right side. I'm going to flex my right ankle so the right toes are pointing up. Okay? So you're just balancing on your left knee and your left toes. Left toes, the one behind you on the mat, don't point the toes, tuck the toes under. If there's a lot of discomfort on your left knee, so please take a towel or you can fold your mat into another layer to protect the knee. So like this. Alright, side bend. Right hand, this time take it behind your back. You can use your left hand to get it more towards the back, but you're not going to twist towards the right leg. We do it later. You're going to take a side bend, and then you take your left hand up towards the right leg. Smile and breathe. The chest is not facing down like this, it's turning up. Breathe for 5. If you can grab the foot, grab it, but not let your chest face down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you face this right leg. So now your left knee is still in the same position. Shape your right leg more to the right side. Don't let your left toes, the one on the mat, to turn. Keep squeezing this bottom leg towards your other leg so that you prevent this left leg from moving out. Lean forward and fold. For 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take your left hand. You're going to hold this right leg. Okay? Ankle or the shin. Keep your spine straight. It's a gentle twist, and then you start to twist, but you're balancing on the leg and the heel and the back toes and the back knee. So keep your legs active, like you want to squeeze your leg. Imagine there is a rock here. There's a big rock. You squeeze your legs together, and then you twist, and then release the other hand up. It's a bit delicate balancing here. Stay. Look up to the ceiling for those who want to. You want to take your practice to a level 1.9. Close the eyes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Switch to the other side. So it's a bit of variation on this gate pose. We can have fun with that. Imagine your body is against a mirror or a wall, flat wall. So your left leg is in the same side, in the same plane as your right knee. So right knee, right hip, right shoulder, one straight vertical line. Tuck your right toes under. Left hand, take it behind, right behind the back. Your right hand can hold it there to give a more open part of this shoulder. Chest is facing up from the left leg, not turning to the left leg. Remember, that will be the second part only. This is the first part. Right hand up, smile, do your best, side bend towards this left leg. Stay for 5, stay for 4, stay for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift yourself back up, release the hands, don't move your legs, continue to hug your legs to your center. Make sure your straight left leg, the ankle is flexed and the toes are pointing up. You turn towards this left leg. So you actually are twisting already because your leg's not moving, so you are twisting. Lengthen spine, lean forward, and slowly fold. If your fingers do not touch the mat, please take a block or blocks. Use the blocks to help you. Stay for 4, stay for 3. Stay for 2, and 1. Lift yourself up halfway. Right hand to hold the left ankle. Support it. Lengthen your spine, lift up. Make sure your spine is long. If you cannot grab the ankle and your back is rounded, slide your hand backwards more towards your knee until your back is straight. Okay, twisting happens when your back is straight. Start to twist, and then release the other hand up. Or close the eyes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice shot, guys. Step back to your downward facing dog. Let's start to build some strength in your legs while we continue to bang on the open hips and your shoulders for the twisting position. Step your right foot forward, left knee down on the mat, twisting towards your right. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your right leg. Palms together first. Don't care where they are now. Doesn't matter to be hard to center. Lengthen spine. If your back is rounded like this, lengthen. If you are going deeper like this, you're just curving your spine here. Don't curve this part. Lengthen more. Lengthen this part between your left hip and your left armpit. Lengthen. And then you can twist more, and eventually the palms will come into heart center. Stay and smile. Breathe. If you are going deeper, you can take your armpit closer towards the right knee. Like this. Okay? So this is the second option. Third option, you can split the arms open, rest the palm on the mat, release the other hand up. Look up to the ceiling. Stay and breathe. I'm not going to do too much. I just had my dinner. I don't want my pasta to be coming out from my mouth. Not very nice in this video. Breathe for 4. Learn to relax your belly when you exhale. Breathe for 3. Hey Miriam. Breathe for 2. And 1. Release. Step back. Take your downward facing dog. Let's work on the other side. Step your left foot forward, right knee down. Okay? So let's start to twist. You can stay in the very first option, or you can start to go deeper with every breath if you feel great. So the first option, the default version is just palms together. Hook your right elbow across towards the left knee on the outside. Now your spine is rounded, this is curving. Don't do this. This twist is uncomfortable. Lengthen. You see? Lengthen, yes. Emphasize on the lengthen. And this side gets long. Lengthen, there you feel good. I can feel this stretch here. Good. Yummy stretch. Breathe and smile. Every time you exhale, relax your belly. If you go to go deeper, slide your left arm lower so that the armpit is touching the front of the leg. And then you lengthen again. If you're really that low, you can go to a level 1.8 or even 1.5 or 9. Lower the palm down. And release the other hand up. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Relax your belly. Lengthen. Remember, lengthen. 3. Don't want your spine. Remember what's the word? Lengthen. 2. And 1. Release. Step back. Downward dog. Nice. Thank you for bearing with me. To benefit from twisting, twisting is good during this time. It helps to improve your digestion, and it helps to rev up your immune system, especially in this period where everyone is staying home trying to stay healthy. Okay. Sit down, look at me as I demonstrate the next pose or the next movement. We're going to combine the twist with your leg strength. And then later we're going to combine the side bend with the twist. Right? So, look at me first. So, you're going to go back into your twisting like this. For this time, everyone use your palms to heart center. Even for some of you, you were doing this previously. Don't do this. Palms to heart center so that you're only standing on the front foot and the back knee. You're going to twist. You're going to tuck your left toes under. You're going to lift the back knee up. Lengthen. Straighten. And then you slowly take it down. You're going to go up and down. Up and down a few times. Okay? You can look down so it's easier. You can turn your head to look away from the leg. Or you can go the ultimate one, look up to the ceiling all the time. That will be more difficult. Focus not in the pose itself, but focus in the journey towards that pose, in that movement. So every time you lift up, imagine there's an equal force pushing yourself up as you press the foot down and you drive your back toes down to lift the back leg up. Okay? Okay, come into your right foot forward, left knee down, into a low lunge twist. Come into your position. You do this 8 times. Today my lucky number is 8. Up and down. So doing this 8 times, you can keep your head in the same position, looking down. You feel good, you can start to gradually turn your head to look up towards the ceiling. Alright? Okay, begin. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale, not yet. As you inhale, lift the back leg up, straighten the leg behind you, and exhale, lower the back knee down. That's one. Inhale, lift up, front knee is still bent and strong. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, up to your high lunge twist. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 4. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 5. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 6. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 7. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's 8. Alright, take a downward dog. Catch your breath. And let's work on the other side. Left foot forward, right knee down. Come into your basic twist. Tuck your back toes under this time instead of pointing your toes. Hook towards your left side, palms together. Right elbow hooks on the outside of the left foot to your left knee. Ready? Everyone is getting ready. I'll do together with you 8 times. Let's go immediately. Inhale, back leg up, straighten. Press the front foot down. Exhale, down slowly. Inhale. Exhale, back knee down. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, down. Release. Step back. Downward facing dog. Take a few more breaths in downward dog. Recalibrate yourself back to your usual breathing in the beginning of the class. Alright, step your right foot forward. Let's take a warrior 2. Front knee bends, your right foot. Left leg is straight. Turn the hips so that the hips are level. Release the arms horizontally and look towards your right arm. Stay. Open up the hips. Press not just to your front foot but also to your back foot. Usually we tend to bend the knee in front, that we move so much weight in front. You forget the back foot, so press it down, especially on the flesh behind your pinky toe. Breathe for 4. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. Let's take the side bend now. Extended side angle. Let's start slowly first. Bend the right elbow. Rest it on the front knee. The other arm straight forward towards the front at an angle. Like this. Imagine there is a straight line from your back foot, your left foot all the way to your left fingertips. Suck your belly in. Either look up or look forward. Look towards the camera here. Or you look away from this chest. Breathe for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up, warrior 2, and then lean forward, and then side bend into your reverse warrior 2. See whether you can take the top arm behind your head, not just on top of your head, behind the head and behind the ear. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release, step back, downward facing dog. Let's work on the other side. Step your right foot forward, left knee down. Left knee off the mat, warrior 2. No, left foot forward. Confused with my own alignment here. Because I'm facing you in this mirror image, this is my right foot actually, but what you're seeing in the screen is my left leg, but no matter. Hands up, horizontally, smile, and look towards the straight arm in front of you. Breathe. Hip opening, nice and good. 3, 2, extended side angle. Modification first, lean forward, bend the elbow, rest your left forearm on your left thigh, reach the other arm up, forward 45 degrees or at an angle. Straight line from your back heel all the way to your top fingertips. Engage your core every time you exhale. Gently engage your abdominal muscles to keep a nice flat back instead of a back bend. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lift back up to your warrior 2. Lunge forward again and then flip the front palm up. Side bend to your reverse warrior 2. Top arm closer behind the ear now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your warrior 2 and take a child's pose. Knees together or knees apart. Stretch your arms forward or you can take your arms backwards. Okay, come back up. Now we're going to work on this pose. We have sufficiently and adequately warmed the body up through the stretches to our hips, inner thighs, well, a bit of inner thighs as well as to our shoulders. So we can take a half of the Visvamitrasana pose. It's like a split position, but we're not going to go for the full version. For some of you want to take it higher, you can if you want to. I'll show you the option, okay? I'm not really warmed up, so I can't show all the way there, but you get the overall shape. But first, let's come into the half shape first for everyone's benefit. So blocks will be on standby. So you're gonna take your right foot, right knee, bent. It's like a gate pose, but instead of the gate pose, you're resting your hands down. You slide your right foot back. You slide your right foot backwards to keep the knee bent, and then your left toes tucked under. And then you walk yourself, your body towards this right foot. And you take your left hand up. So it's like an extended side angle. We did this pose just now, remember? This way. Now we're just simply coming down and taking the knee down. Okay? Get the opening first. Your bottom hand in front of the right foot. That means it's next to your big toe. Lengthen. If you cannot take the palm down, it's uncomfortable, your body is tight here, take a block to keep yourself elevated. You can still work on the next pose with the blocks. Good. Now what you do, with or without the blocks, or even with the towel here. So the first option, for those going deeper, right hand behind the foot now. Behind the foot, so not in front, behind. If your hip is open, you're able to take your shoulder coming down here. And then lift it up. Hold this foot and straighten this foot and twist and turn up to the ceiling. If this is too intense, take either one or two of the options. Wrap your towel around the foot or place a block behind the pinky toe. This way and like this. That's good. Maybe you can tuck your head underneath the arm and twist like this. Try not to bend the bottom arm too much. Keep it straight. Okay? Go ahead and try. For those going for the full version, that will be more like a level 2. So this practice becomes a level 1.999. That will be your back leg straight. Like this, huh? For those who are going for the full version, but this will be intense. Like this, and then straighten and turn up, okay? I'm not gonna go for too long, my body is not warmed up. Okay, get ready. Left hip above left knee, right foot still bent. Lean forward towards the right foot, right hand behind, underneath, and then next to your big toe or pinky toe. Flex the ankle, grab with your left hand or with a towel. Straighten this right leg towards where your fingertips are pointing. Tuck your head under and turn the chest up. Stay and smile. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. release. Whew. You guys having fun yet? Please don't go, stay on to the next side. Time passes very fast, we're already almost 3/4 through the class, so stay with me guys. Okay, the other side. This side is my tighter side, so you get to see how I modify for my tighter side. First, left foot forward, bend the left knee, like a warrior 2 position, but your back knee on the mat, hip above your right knee. Extended side angle version with this knee on the mat. Left hand in front of the left leg, which is next to your big toe. Either palm down or palm on your block or on your blocks. Focus to get more of the chest to turn away from this left leg so that you get a nice opening of the hips here. And release the other hand up or you look up to the ceiling. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Stay for 3. 2. And 1. Release. Okay, let's work on that pose, the half Visvamitrasana pose. So the blocks and towel will always be accessible. If you have tight hips, tight hamstrings, the towel will be useful. Okay? And the blocks will be also useful to take your left palm, your bottom palm higher. So, left hand underneath the left arm underneath the left foot. Take it next to your left pinky toe. Now start to flex your left ankle, let your left toes point up. Right hand, the other hand, holds the foot or use a towel. Straighten it. Now press the left leg, the floating leg against your body and your body presses back. If you can, start to straighten and get the arm underneath the head, behind the head, and look up to the ceiling. Stay and breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. Feel like you're in a bind, in a tight spot. And 1. Release. Alright, take a downward facing dog. Feel a nice good stretch to the sides. Shake your hips and your buttocks left and right. And then walk your feet forward between your 2 palms. Give yourself a nice forward stretch. You can keep still or you can bounce up and down like this. Or you can go deeper by simply taking your arms behind your legs and wrapping your arms behind, fingers behind the ankles, fingers pointing down, pinky fingers to touch, elbows behind the knees, legs straight, bow forward and forward. Stay for 6. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Stay for 3. Sabrina, don't type the sweaty icon. Back to your mat. 2. And 1. Release. Coming to a squatting position. Malasana. Malasana, for some of you, because of tight ankles, you have blocks, you place the blocks, wedge it underneath your heels, like so. And then you can slowly squat down. You can continue to keep your fingertips in front of you between your legs to balance for support, or you can take your palms together, you are ready, or you don't need the blocks. Maybe rock left and right. Use every breath that you're taking to dissolve the discomfort of this tight hips of yours. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Release. The hips are really nice and warmed up. We do one more pose with the side bend. We do a variation of the previous one, the Visvamitra, but we combine this position, that Visvamitra, with your chair pose position. So let me show you. So from the chair pose, we work on a few breaths first in this, and then later we're going to come into a twist. Okay, so let's come into a chair pose first. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Toes pointing forward so your feet make a number 11. Bend your knees, take your hands up. See whether you can take your buttocks as low as your knees. Stay. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs, fold forward. Catch your breath. Now we're going to come into this position. We're going to combine what we have done previously in this pose. Okay, then we slowly start to cool down. So you open your feet about hip distance or slightly wider. You're going to come into a chair position, so look at me first while I demonstrate for one side. You're going to rest your right palm between the foot. And you're going to twist and take your left hand up. You might think, oh, this is easy. Good. Then, here's a tough one. This way, you start to lift up your right heel, your tiptoes. You're going to grab with your left hand, and then you're going to straighten it. And then you're going to work on this and smile at the camera. Okay? Don't take your buttocks too low, not like this. Otherwise, you're doing this. You can do this if you want to, maybe we can do it later. Lift the buttocks up. Okay? Okay. Your turn. Come to your chair pose position. Hips as wide, feet as wide as your hips. Right palm between your feet, right fingers pointing forward. Twist towards the left, or in my case, towards you guys. Face up. And then tiptoe on your right foot. Left hand to grab the foot. Or use a towel. For some of you were using the towels previously. Like so. Clamp the right leg close to your right shoulder. Don't let the right leg leave your right shoulder. Straighten it. And twist. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. Don't let go, don't let go. We go to the next pose now. And 1. Keep holding it. Lower your buttocks down. 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 And stay. And stretch the right leg higher. For 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Release. Whew. That was fun. Okay, the other side. Bend your knees into a chair pose position. Left palm between your feet. Buttocks down. Twist towards your left. Left palm down, twist towards the right. And right hand up. Get ready. Tiptoes on your left foot. Right hand to grab the left foot. Make sure you press the left leg. This left leg against the shoulder. Don't let it leave your shoulder. Press it hard and straighten it. Lower your buttocks down slightly as low as your knees. And twist up. Stay for 3, 2, 1. Don't let go. Lower the buttocks down. And clamp it hard. Stay. And twist. 5, 4. Ooh, feels so good. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stretch your legs forward. Bend your knees. Shake your legs, shake your feet. Good. And then sit onto your knees. A few back bends to open up the shoulders. The hips are a bit open, shoulders are open, so the back bends here will feel much more comfortable. We work on your supported camel pose. So the supported camel pose, place a towel or you can fold your mat, like what I'm doing, to support your knees. Keep your knees about hip distance. Everyone can see me here. Let me come backwards more. You can either tuck your toes under or you can point your toes. Doesn't matter for this first row. Support your lower back. Please support your lower back. Fingers pointing down like this. Not on your buttocks, just in the area between your middle back and your lower back, and your lower back to your hips. That's the main part of the area you're supporting. Elbows pointing backwards. Lift the chest up. Keep your hips Maintain the hips above your knees. Don't lean back like this. You're not getting anything. You're just working on your thighs. You're not working on your thighs. You are stretching your thighs, in fact. Okay? Lift up as you inhale, like someone is pulling your chest up and pulling your heart up to the ceiling. And you look up and you breathe. You let your head hang back. Stay for 5. No compression to your lower back. 4. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to face the front. Pause and keep still. Keep your hands remaining on your back. We go for a second round. Second round, for those of you who feel great, you can release your hands slightly down behind your legs to hold the back of your thighs or even at the back of your knees. Or if you want to, you can grab your ankles. Ankles grab with your toes pointed will be more difficult than your toes tucked under. Obviously, because your toes tucked under, your ankles are higher. So you don't have to bend backwards that much to hold the ankles. Alright? Or you can still keep to your fingertips on your back. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Lift the heart and your chest up to the ceiling. Exhale. Stay there or slide your hands back to hold the back of your thighs or in the back of your knees, or grab the ankles. Lift the chest and your heart up to the ceiling. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Stay for 3. Stay for 2. Nice job, guys. And 1. Very slowly. Don't go to child's pose yet. Take hero pose. Open up your feet wider than your buttocks. Knees together if you can, or slightly apart. Slowly sit your buttocks between your 2 feet. If it's too intense for your knees, it's painful, take the block and sit on the block instead. Rest your palms onto your knees. Straight back. Let your back neutralize first before we start to round the back as a counter pose. Eyes closed. Hero's pose position. Use this opportunity to open up a bit of your thighs, internal rotation of your legs. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you are ready. Tuck your toes and get your big toes touching back again. Point your toes now. Knees open wide. Take a child's pose. Stretch the arms forward. Take a few more breaths in your child's pose position. And slowly come back up. Straighten both legs. We do one little fun pose before we call it an evening. Legs together, flex your ankle. Now bend your, let me go to this, let me stay this way. I'm going to bend one leg and turn this way. So I'm going to bend my right leg like this. Alright, everyone can see. My right leg. I'm going to come and flip over to this side. So I bend my right knee, my ankle behind my knee. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to come down onto my elbows like this. Everyone can see. Let me take away this side. I'm going to lift this leg up. I'm going to lean forward and grab the foot or grab the ankle. That's it. Stay. Okay? For those who can grab the foot, you grab the foot. If you want to grab the foot but you cannot grab the foot, and you still want to grab the foot, alright, you have your wish. Use a towel. Rest the elbow down, fingers pointing forward and grab. Lean forward towards the foot. Okay? Keep your buttocks on the mat. Stay for 5. For those who can go further, elbows straighten and bend forward towards this leg. Elbows straight. 3. Keep this leg up. 2. And 1. Release. There is some strength in this pose. The other side. Bend my left knee, flex the ankle, left knee behind the right knee, making a triangle shape. Turn this way, flip the toes down, elbow pointing forward. Lift this leg up, buttocks not lift up. This is not the baby grasshopper, it's a modification. Lean forward, grab towards the other foot, or grab the foot from behind the pinky toe. And stay. For those who go deeper, straighten the arm, get yourself towards this foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Everyone's doing good. Let me do a quick check. Great. Okay, one last twisting position. Simple. Take your feet wider than your hip distance, like this. Hands behind you, like windscreen wiper. Okay? So you're gonna turn your legs across towards the right. Either look towards the legs or you can look up or let your head hang back. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release back to center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, move your knees towards the left. And enjoy this gentle twist. To wrap it up before you hit Shavasana. 4, 3, 2, 1. We are almost done, everyone. So the last pose will be Shavasana. So I highly recommend you stay for about 3 to 5 minutes. Enjoy your Shavasana after this video ends. Or you can go about your other business, or maybe enjoy a nice dinner for yourself. In the meantime, anything you want to make comments about this class or any comments? If I disable the comments, I cannot see anything at all. You cannot see anything.